on the lights. Oh, I did not do any star quartz. This tree's on bridge. Oh, it's on this day. Good cane and cotton. potion without health. Last one is done. Alright. Leave that then. Avenge me! You got that, Pictomancer? You better run. Ah, not worth it. That really so hard to do. You got the red. Yo decided to attack us for some reason. Run! Oh, we won. We just won by kills. Ooh, 7. And the last is damage-wise, damage taken. I was good. I love how good I was at Dragoon. That should give me some time. Alright. Get on to main storyline. No frame drop, that's good. Oh, this shop sells food. These are the items on the counter. That's food? I can't imagine what it tastes like. I thought you might be surprised. Your countrymen were 2 in the beginning. Come, you must sample something. Choose one and I'll purchase it. Welcome friends, how lucky you are for Her Majesty to treat you. 5 items on display are our most popular. I recommend one of them if this is your first time. Look at the item that interests you. Slab of pink hexagons. Liquefied pouch. Long rectangular bar. Hexagon patterned bag. Black and yellow tin. Snacks. Bar of food. Bag. Something in the bag. Right pouch. Another bag. Yes, this. Oh, never mind. The salad paste. This is designed for those who are concerned about their figure. This is a blend of 9 variety of vegetables. It'll help your efforts to slim down. Fashion models swear it, and you can't get enough of the stuff either. This here is cultivated steak. Not quite the same as the real thing they produce in the outskirts, but it's slightly more affordable. This particular product is known as Gold Label, and it's a delicious hybrid of beef and chicken grown on the plant on the 4th floor. Cool. Keen on the perfect meal bar, are you? It's all nutrients your body needs packed in a single foodstuff. The flavor is formulated to never taste dull, and one bar will satisfy you for a whole day. Many folks prefer this to taking multiple meals. Ah, the revivifying tonic? I take it you're thirsty. The flavor is a sublime blend of sweet and salty, and it stays fresh for over 10 years thanks to the special container. The synthetic fruit pellets, they are our best approximation of the taste and texture of grape. I never tried the real fruit, so I can't say how faithful they are, but that's no denying their popularity. Guess I'll take the meal bar. Well, they're all very tempting. I'm gonna have the steak. I'm actually starving. Thank you for your custom. This being Her Majesty's treat is bound to taste all the better. Hey, would you mind sampling your selections here now? It's been a long time since we had newcomers, and I'd love to see your reactions. It's a great chance to learn about Alexandrian culture, Zikoro. Dig in. Alright, here we go. Or here I go. Unwelcomously, you sample your selection. Amazing! I've never had any meat like this before. Tender like chicken, but flavorful like Ronique. And the spices give it just the right amount of kick. I eat this every day. Don't mind them, they're just happy to see your honest reaction. And how about you? It's satisfying. Fantastic. It's pretty good. It's interesting. It was such a pleasure. My thanks for humoring me. This does take me back, though it was chaotic when the people of Torali first arrived. We endeavored to learn about one another and embraced our differences. Alright, what about you, Sween? Aren't you having something to eat too? I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now. Thank you. Alright, but what's your favorite food if you don't mind me asking? My favorite food? Why do you wish to know this? Because I want to get to know you better. Why else? The more you know someone, the more you grow fond of them. That's what my old man believed, and my experience have led me to believe the same. Favorite food? It's such a difficult question? Kinda is. I have a hard time picking something. I'm sorry, it's just when I think of those who labored to bring us the food, I find I can't settle on one thing. I thought I was indecisive. It was something else. Indecisive? Perhaps I am, but you didn't need to laugh about it. That's a question I may never be able to answer. I don't know about you, but I'm satisfied. Keep moving. Well then, next I was thinking of showing you the residential section, but it's in part, so I can't tend to personal matters. The visitation to be precise. I believe it will be educational for you as well. Would the two of you mind accompanying me? Not at all. Wonderful. Let me know when you're seen enough here and we'll make our way. I just wonder what kind of homes they have here. Ready? Then let's head to the residential sector. It lies to the northwest, or southwest. To walk, I would be glad to tell you about any places of interest that we come upon. Right. I mean, it was so good to get everyone at home to try it. Amethyst trusts you without questions. How nice it would be to have such a friend. This is Mosaic, a cafe. Here you can buy drinks to enjoy while you relax. See, in Tuliolal, there's a similar establishment called Gibroi that's seashell in the local tongue. There's a story behind the name Mosaic? It is. In our continent, the races are named for stones. There's the Huni, who resembles the Tonawata, the tall and graceful Eldit, and the diminutive and affable Midlaria. When they all gather here, they appear as a mosaic of colors. Thus did the founder choose to name the cafe. Ah, nice. If there's tacos here, it'd be perfect. Tacos? It's a traditional Torali dish, one of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. Ah, oh yes, definitely. We'll make it happen once we restore peace to your law, right? Let's continue on. Have you eaten those tacos before? If lemon tea to reckon them so highly, they must be delicious indeed. Put some tacos at Shibrayi Thai, the three of us. And here we are. These buildings are where our citizens live. They're massive. Each one's bigger than the palace. They have to be, for just about all Alexandrians have apartments here. If you wonder, I'm here to visit some people. The apartment is in the building on the left here at the residential radius 914. Residential radius? That's right, come, the door opens automatically. I do hope you like the district. The peoples work hard to build it, paying attention to every little detail. You really get the sense that Sweden loves her nation, don't you? Hey Sweden, can anyone live in this place? Naturally, in fact, many of our countrymen take their homes here. Or make their homes here. No matter your origin or race, occupation or regulated usage, all Alexandrian citizens are eligible for an apartment. That includes those you met who work in the outskirts. You've taken care of everyone for 30 years. 30 years. I'm truly grateful. This is the place. A mother and son live here. Oh, Isadora. Your Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today. Is that alright? Of course, friends of the Queen are a friend of ours. Please, make yourself at home. How's Milo been? Been no change, but the symptoms are thankfully mild today. Oh, Milo, have you missed me? My son was born with Levin sickness, a severe etherical imbalance towards lightning. As a result, he suffers from paralysis, cannot walk and struggles to speak. By blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. Bean visits often, does she? He does. Milo simply adores her. He sometimes even manages a smile when she's here. Well, yourself, Isadora. How are you holding up? You needn't worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us, and we have everything we need. Glad to hear that, but you mustn't strain yourself, good? There's nothing you can do for him? Perhaps a treatment with souls or... Unfortunately, no. While souls can revive those who have met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. Truth be told, many children are born like Milos. Illness has existed for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure. The cause is quite clear though, the excess lightning in the environment. It's no coincidence the number of cases has risen dramatically these past 30 years. Not my fault. What was that? I'm sorry, Isadora. I must be going. I promise to make it a proper visit next time, with treats to share. I still need to apologize, Your Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milos and I wouldn't still be here. Thank you, Queen Sween. Aww. My pleasure, Milos. We'll be back soon, so be a good boy, for your mother, and for me. Think that there was such an illness. My thanks for accompanying me on your visit. Illness is part of life in Alexandria, and I thought that you would know about it. We'll find a cure one day, mark my words. We'll make it so unfortunate children like Milos smile again. Oh shit, is this... You finally made 98? Well, I guess I should make it 98. Let's go hunt some of these down then. I think I can make it the rest of the way as just being Viper now. You know what? I know what I could do. I could still do the DPS role quest. That is in Ishgard, right? Not Ishgard, Tsukane. House. Spread around my EXP too much. Then we'll have the 99 dungeon. What's that? I need better weapons. So whatever 98 quest gives weapons, I'm about to take it. Alright. I Oh. Maybe I'm at 43. Oh, it's up here. Oh. It'll be this house. Not bad. It's actually by a Tony Bell and things like that. Let me see how much people. I think it'll be fine. On the prey. Girl, I'm so relieved to see you. Thought you might resent me for lying to you, but you might refuse to lend me your help again. So, I'd certainly be hard pressed to claim the cocoon alone in this foreign land. I truly meant what I said before. I'm counting on you. Though I'm ashamed to admit it, when I first arrived here, I was nearly swindled out of an heirloom by a talking catfish. I've been scouring the city for a shop to pawn my chokers, so I could secure room and board, you see. The catfish approached me claiming to buy the necklace at a fair price, offered me a handful of coins that glittered like gold. I was about to accept the offer when Itoka appeared. In a mere moment, she discerned that the catfish currency was counterfeit, and ended the transaction then and there. She dragged me to the market afterwards and pawned her own necklace to secure lodgings for the both of us. From the moment she arrived, Itoka took care of everything. What I'm trying to say is, I can't do anything on my own. I'm reckless and impulsive, and I'm just really glad to have you by my side. He's a ninja. It's been some time, my friends. Pray forgive my sudden visit. I came bearing urgent tidings. Ah, we spoke to you at the House of the Fierce. What brings you all this way? I was able to make contact with Samidare. I told him I was willing to make amends and join my oldest friends in exposing the lies in people's hearts. He responded most eagerly and bade me meet him in secret. Oh, wait, really? Did you see where? Hell's Lid. I had a mind to lay an ambush for him, but knowing the extent of the power he was, I thought it best to seek help. I came here to beg your aid, Zikoro. Your strength and valor are unequaled, and we cannot apprehend Samidare without you. Or Samidare. I may never get the chance to catch him unawares like this. There's no time to lose. Oh, wait, forgive me for speaking plain, Huntress, but I fear we would only be a hindrance to Zikoro when the fighting begins. Let's go to the house led by Skiff and meet him after the villain is subdued. Oh, I take your point. You're right. Without us there to distract him, Sakura can focus wholeheartedly on the battle. Sorry, would you mind going it alone? We'll be there as soon as we can. Oh, there it is. It no sounds Samidare. Perhaps his lair is further ahead. An unsettling presence. Oh, await you his arrival. Hey, you alright? Yuki. I came as soon. Oh, is the battle already over? Where's Samidare? We're in a group of red cauldron. I was attacked, but not by Samidare. What? This was the trap? Wait, over there. I knew it wasn't her, she didn't have the bow. Thank goodness, I made it. All that time I spent in that old cauldron shell, convincing his underlings to attack you, the blade was mere illness from the skin of your back. Alas, a meticulous plan gone to waste. It seems I underestimated your strength and the failed huntress's tenacity. I dare say I'm outmatched, but no common beast I might mimic can stand against you. I must contemplate your death with more care, more rigor. Look forward to our next meeting. Forgive me. I need to catch my breath. Imidari's friend was the villain himself. Soon as the skiff made it to the open sea, he threw me overboard. I damn near had to swim like a fish to make it here in time. She's made me into a fool again. He waylaid me before using a similar ruse. By the time I figured out what was what, Itoka was already. I always wondered how a craven like Samidari was able to kill her, our greatest hunter. And now I know. When Itoka felt the blade in her back and turned to see the face of her killer, he saw me. I was able to prevent history from repeating itself. I don't want to lose you, too. You should return to Kagane. Tamidara may have planted more than one trap for us here. Here's the worst as I rushed to reach you. The moment Samidare was in sight, I charged without thinking, which in retrospect was probably for the best. I tried to shoot him from afar with my bow. I might have missed. Worse yet, hit you instead. In any case, I've just relieved you're safe. I promise to be more wary from now on. Particularly familiar faces. It's hardly needs saying, but remember to keep your guard up as well. But now, I'll resume my efforts to gather information about Samidare's whereabouts. You'll be the first to know once I have a lead. Imposter syndrome. That gave me a bit. Turtle, pumpkins, panels. I think dinosaurs are by this village. That was by one of the villages. Maybe there's somewhere around here. There we go. But the potatoes and turtles are just teleports. Potatoes are done here. That should get to 98, so I can continue the story. I need to kill one more. Kills that. Hey, 98. Faint. Right. It's just a cap. Nah, I don't really. That's neat, but I don't really want it for my. What's it called? Re-glamour it. Oh, I do not have what's called. Alright, I need to get the 98 weapons, which are these ones. Alright, I'm back. I'm 98. I can join. We need those weapons. Well, let's continue the tour, shall we? Look, you obviously have duties to attend to. This until like after. You can stop here if you like. No, I do this because I want to, so please do not worry. Next, I'll show you one of the district's most vital facilities. A place called Resolution. To reach it, you'll need to go by way of Lane Node 9, where the Aetheryte is situated. Lane Node 9. Don't tell me we need to use that now. The conveyor ahead will transport you to the government sector, where Resolution is located. The markings on the conveyor indicate its direction, so there is a pit just like it on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely. There's no need to be afraid. Who said I was afraid? Come on, Zikoro. Eee! Oh, it just teleports. Just us being digitized. Don't see to it, eh? A child's amusement ride. And here we are, Resolution, the operational heart of Solution 9. With Resolution, we oversee the running of the district and provide essential services to citizens, such as welfare support and job introductions. It's quicker to show you than tell, so let's proceed inside.
Strange contraptions everywhere you look. What's that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians and has been for quite some time. But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing. Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
Okay, to learn new. With knowledge comes appreciation.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while. In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it's said, lightning energy began to swell in our world. According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved. But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity. Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others. Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge. As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor Lindblom committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction. They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
Put in mind that the flood of light is like the flood of darkness. And also like in Umbral Calamity,
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime. But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Your Majesty, help me! I beg you, help me!
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one! But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any! Please, you must do something!
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview. He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true! I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight!
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name!
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man. Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents. I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we? Right. I believe we've visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamolja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import. Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Aralja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiolal.
I'd like that very much. It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path. Forgive me, Vau Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
What's Fiend wanting to tell us, I wonder? Well, can wait for another time. We've been exploring for a while now. To probably go to Achiwa's speeding point. I'll be back the way we came, I think. Oh, I think that's a quest is what's called slicing logs. Being genuinely curious for people, I can respect her for that. Thanks to her Torah, I come to better understand the lives of Alexandrians. They don't feel so strange and distant anymore. Too bad I can't diet. So we're supposed to go to a place called Trueville. The eastern sector? This conveyor ought to take us there. You know, once you get used to it, they're actually kind of fun. Come on, Zikoro. This is the right place, you think? Don't see the others though. Well, rather than sitting and waiting, we might as well explore a bit more. Girl, look over there. A Momoja child. What are you doing here? You noticed it too, right? The resemblance to Zoroja. Blue scales of a Bonawa with features of a Albigo. This can't be a coincidence. At any rate, it wouldn't do to leave such a small child on their own. Come on, let's go after them. Two there above. Immediately in Ironheart. A tome. That wouldn't happen to be a sightseeing log, would it? Mila! Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. And there's Azelby. That's twin sisters, you see, and I haven't seen her for 3 long years. Not since I was chopped during my exploration of Yasulani. It'd be a great joy to know she's well. Probably fascinating, but I see the notes she added to your log. You always did make such bold strokes for lettering. Here. I have my own notes. Some of the information may seem improbable at best, but I believe there is the truth to every entry. While younger, I would set out in search of these fantastic sights myself, but alas, my body can no longer endure such travel. So thanks to you, I feel lighter than I have in an age. If there is one thing I could wish, it is to see my sister again before I die. There is so much I would share with her, but you have better things to attend to than an old woman's musing. Take care, kind adventurer. May your journey lead you to vistas beyond bright and unforgettable. Both bright and unforgettable. My eyes on traffic self, I think back to the days I roamed the land as a young lass. Such fond memories. I think he ran this way. But this is True View. Not sure what I'm looking at, but it does seem lively. There's Arcadion. A building just about the only one that is lit up. Not open for business at the moment, I guess? What? I didn't see you there. Listen, we don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk. Bit odd, don't you think? They ran off when we approached, only to suddenly reappear. Could it be they want us? They want to take us somewhere? Is that the way of it? You want us to follow you? So it is. Alright then, lead the way. Let's get out Hopigo child. See where they take us. As you depart, we'll come out, we'll accompany you. The Blue Scout helicopter will begin moving towards the destination. Not falling behind, alright. This where you wanted to bring us? This is this place. If you're meant to relax here, it's working for me. Hey, the name. Name. So you're still not inclined to talk. Only talk if he's completely comfortable with you. You know him? It's in fashion, but never mind that. How about something to wet your whistle? Adorable as you are, it's on the house. I can recommend a special, Her Majesty. Prepare one without liquor for the boy too. Thanks, but no thanks. We're supposed to meet with a friend named Achua. But we ran into this child on the way, and he led us here. Oh, so you're with Achua. In that case, go and have a chat with Big Tassels there. Show you to a fun place. What about him? I don't think he's in the mood to talk, but he can tend the bar with me. It's taking a turn for the strange, but you think we're walking into a trap, do you? No, I'm pretty sure this is Kachua's secret base. Why this doesn't have suspicious written all over it? If you like that string after all, just let me know. Maybe you're good to go, but what about your friend here? This fun place meant to be? Is Akua here? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. Top. Do a top. 12 is the one I need. Luxury seems to be alright, so for necklace. Come on, let's talk to this Tassel fella. Gives you teeth. Can't. This area is known off limits, but the Chua told us about you. Just follow the corridor and head into the room at the end. It's cozy, Coral. Whatever happens, you won't catch me being surprised.
Wonderful! They're here!
We've only just arrived ourselves.
Amazing.
I bid you welcome to the back room. Oblivion's humble headquarters.
The back room.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Our members here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electrope. They use their skills to provide support to our field operatives. Geralt, Shale, be so kind as to give our friends an overview of your duties.
Oh, he's the hot one.
Well, there's provisioning. Gotta have supplies to fight a good fight, ain't ya? Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work. Everkeep's core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it. We also handle surveillance and communications, watching the enemy's movements and coordinating our own, that sort of thing.
And among all our activities, we spend a fair bit of effort investigating preservation. The organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology. From the Soul Management System to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is. But their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Tural. Interdimensional fusion.
Said power isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal. Yet, though the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of preservation at one point.
Carl's mom and dad.
That they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite the revelation.
By the by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device. Oh, you didn't know? Well, as a precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope. Though it's been dressed up, that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
Your mom and dad were the creators of this group.
So these people sent you through the portal along with the earring?
Come on.
Do you know aught of them?
Your parents.
Listen, Cryo. The husband and wife who founded our order. It's believed that they were Malala. Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your parents, or perhaps close relations. This I posit because they were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued. If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been their best option.
My parents, the founders of Oblivion. Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
We don't even know their names, I'm afraid. In a bid to elude preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves.
In the earrings.
Sorry we couldn't be of more help. If you're interested though, you're welcome to review our accumulated data.
Yes, please. As an individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much as possible.
I should also like to peruse the data. Where the joining of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
Thank you.
If you like, I can examine your earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
I dare say we have enough eyes to pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be productive?
Not right now. We're still waiting for Zoralja to make the next move.
In that case, Alice, would you mind accompanying me?
Gladly.
Oh, I've buggered it up again!
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
Oi! You two there! One of you give me a hand, would you? Don't matter who.
I just remembered I have matters to discuss with Shay.
Of course it's me. They say know how to get artifact weapons. Always looped in with him. That's funny. Some just want to see crowd, so openly impassioned. As a comrade, I will do my best to support her. Better you than me. Oh, come on. Zhao has already extracted the data of the earring. Long last, a clue. My apologies, but I will remain here to review the information. I feel for you. When while Gnaut is bringing an adapter, it's as if he's stuck on full volume. All I can do to put up with the clamor. By the way, you don't know him, do you? Don't see how you could, but for a moment there you were looking at him like you had seen a ghost. Oh, I've seen him a lot. A little? I have to keep closer to the rest of us and so you don't get surrounded. I go on the tag. Do you think I'm pushing forward too quickly? Oh. The place was really designed by a preservation engineer. That's why it's wall-to-wall with contraptions. Sorry, had to see me passion spilling over. Happened when you put your heart and soul into your craft, you know. And not to be weird or nothing, but I felt a sense of kinship when I saw you. As if we met in another life. Multiple lives. Any world, as I was saying, I need someone to lend me a hand. I haven't slept in but 2 nights now, not a single wink. I'm ripe to collapse. Can't afford to though. Got folks relying on me, see? But if I'm to keep at it, I need you to fetch me my favorite energy tonic. That watch is good for 2 cans. One for yourself and, by the way, you're welcome. Can't get the stuff on any old vending machine though. You need to talk to a bloke named Pilomon. You'll find him training a bar out on the main strip. Off you go now. Skinny energy drinks. Ah, damn it, I have such a fine looking beauty in the blueprint. Why doesn't mine look like that? Let's get all these now. Oh hey, which side quest opened up? Yeah, this is such a cool place to be in, as in our game. Welcome, what do you have? I got a voucher. Energy tonic you can't care for vending machines? How dare you suggest that I sell such dangerous stuff? Away with you, and don't come back. A voucher? A voucher? Flip it to me then. Nice and subtle. Ah, so you're collecting for Gernot. Can for him and can for you, eh? There you go. Yours is formulated for beginners, gentler than the full strength stuff. Not contraband or anything, so you won't run afoul of the authorities. But if the Bodina Consultum was made aware of my special selection, it'd be bad for business. Seeing as it's your first time, I want you to drink your tonic here, just in case there's side effects. Beginner's Energy Tonic. Bearing a cautious design upon a curious design on its can, the energy tonic is apparently formulated for beginners. It has a beaver design on it. That's one of the beaver designs on it. Get a tonic in a single pull. Now that's how you do it. The pulse ought to quicken soon, after which you'll start seeing everything more clearly. Then, finally, you'll feel a whirling surge of energy. People say it's growing a pair of rainbow wings. Oh, it's Red Bull. Now you haven't up and carted it? So hurry along and give Grot his tonic. He tends to leave it to the last moment, and I expect he's about to keel over. Cool. Alright. We got all that. Get into the back room. Damn. Oh, you remove spots. How long does one see crowds opening? Alright. Same thing. It's just me, or there are rainbows in your eyes? I wish. We're learning about regulars at the moment. How's your errand coming along? Now a moment goes by without Gnaut moaning and grunting. I presume it's how he expresses passion for his work. What do you think of the crew here? An interesting bunch, right? I personally recruited Gnaut and Schalt, by the way. Got the tonic? Give it here quick. You don't need to drink. Full strength energy tonic. Ah, that's the stuff. Ain't nothing like it to blow the cobwebs right out. With a great big kaboom. Oh, it's something fairer than me, it does. Transform me into a remorseless beast that won't stop till it's done. What it was born to do. Inroad, sorry for sending you off on an errand like that. Just can't concentrate without me tonic, you know? And the pile of work only ever gets bigger. Speaking of which, I better get to work. These weapons and tools ain't gonna enhance themselves.
I've been meaning to ask about that Mamulja child. Could he be...
Yes. In all likelihood, he's Zoralja's son.
So you think so too? But what is he doing here?
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
To think he'd cast aside his child.
We can't say for certain who he was born to, or why he was on his own. But he's a blue-scaled Hubigo, and Zoralja is the only other one around. That being the case, everyone assumes they're father and son. Even the boy has put two and two together. This all happened when he was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents. It breaks my heart to think of it.
What's his name?
Guluja.
Guluja.
It was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle, like his grandfather.
It's a fine name.
I should mention that the boy is a little unusual. At first, I intended to raise him as my own, but just when I thought he was warming to me, he suddenly disappeared. We searched high and low for several days, and where should he turn up but in the wilds near Everkeep?
What? It's a miracle he didn't fall prey to fiends.
See? That's another unusual thing. Creatures don't seem to attack him. He could pick his way through the Thunder Yards as if he were on a stroll. On making inquiries, we learned that he had been living alone and receiving food from the people of the outskirts. This became something of a pattern. We track him down and bring him back, only for him to disappear again within a matter of days. He would return to the wilds without fail, and once again rely on the kindness of strangers to survive. Finally, I took the hint and left him be, giving him the solitude he prefers and lending a hand only when he explicitly asks.
If Gululja is Zorolja's child, that makes him my nephew. Assuming he's willing, I'd be glad to take him in like Papa did for me. But seeing as I'm here to kill his father, I don't know if it would be right.
Who was that?
Oh dear. It's Gululja.
Don't tell me he heard everything.
This is my fault. I asked that he be kept away, but I should have taken more precautions.
I'm going after him. I need to explain.
Wait, Lamachi. I understand your haste, but it'd be best to coordinate a search. Kakiwa, do you have any idea where he might go?
There's no telling, I'm afraid. He could as easily be outside the tower as here in Solution 9.
If those who can fight would search below, my mother and I will scour the district.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get to it.
Ooh, we finally get to the second part of the area. Uh, 2 hours streaming. I haven't eaten since 11. It's 5 right now, so I'm gonna be right back and order something to eat. Refill my water and use the restroom, so I'm gonna be right back. I'll leave you to this lo-fi Final Fantasy song. Alright, so be right back. Alright, I'm back. Everything's set up, and I just have to wait. Let's continue some of these side stuff, because I don't think we're gonna get a dungeon soon-ish. Because the next dungeon will be 99, and a 99 trial before we head to the final. Alright, so regardless of circumstances, Roja is Galuja's father. The boy is bound to be confused. Close. I think that's the thing I need. If Galuja is outside the tower, we need to find him as quickly as possible. Even if he's used to getting around on his own, the wilds are still no place for a child. Agreed. While Cryo and Raha continue to review the data, the three of us should devote ourselves to the search. Alright, let's head to the base of the tower and take it from there. Uncle Luja will be alright. Since he returned here, we'll be certain to let you know. Worry not, the rest of us will keep our preparations moving along. But concentrate on finding Galuja. I'm sorry, I should have known sooner. Have at ye, no good, never ending pile of work. Yarr! I just found large areas. Splitting up would allow us to cover more ground. Well, here we are outside, but where do we even begin? Perhaps someone has caught sight of Galuja. Let's make inquiries nearby. Good idea. Do you handle the outskirts, Alice? In the meantime, Zikoro and I will head beyond the big wall. What are you calling, little one? Galuja doesn't appear to be in this area. However, you catch a sight of a group of people a short distance to the southwest. You spotted those people too, yes? Perhaps they've seen something. Come on. Like some sort of salvage yard. Well, let's ask after Galuja. Galuja isn't here. You know the boy? Have you seen him? Oh, forgive me, I didn't know you were... No offense taken. My name is Hapu. My eyes may be useless, but my ears are sharp for it. I recognize people by the footsteps, including Galuja. So you didn't come this way? Where in the world could he be? I do not know your voice. Who are you to Galuja, and why do you search for him? I'm family, though not by blood. His father is my brother. I only met Galuja, and we haven't had a chance to talk properly. But I'm able to do something that will make him hate me, and I wanted the chance to explain. His father is your brother? And that mean you're... Yes, I'm Wuklamat, vow or resolve for Tuli Yolo. And I've journeyed here to bring my brother Zeroja to account for murdering our people and our father. Orson and Galuja may want nothing to do with me. Nevertheless, I'll also consider him family. I'll always consider him family. I'll always be there for him, and I want him to know that. Here's your part. Do what you must. The quiver in your voice tells the tale. Galuja was himself. There he has a place that is as close to a home as he knows. Find and bear your heart to him. He in turn bear his heart to you, accept and respect his wishes, as Queen Sphene respects ours when she granted us a place in her realm. I will. Don't worry. But, what do you mean when you say Sphene respected your wishes? Out of concern for our well-being, Her Majesty had urged us to reside inside Everkeep. When we declined, not only did she gracefully accept our decision, she granted us the necessary supplies to make our home here. Since then, she has paid us regular visits to see how we fare. That sounds like Sphene, alright. Well, thanks for telling me about Galuja. I'll find him and we'll have a good talk. We continue south, it seems. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we make our way. Just for solitude, but keep down. He's lonely. Small wonder gives him a bed. Take good care of him, will you? I myself am quite fond of the boy. That's almost over, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, did I miss it? Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, this is old Alexandria. I guess that's where the castle, Castle Alexandria was. That's neat. That is neat. It's a town. Half of it is submerged. Actually, it looks nothing like what we've seen so far. It's more Galilean? Ah, there he is, amongst the ruins. Only caught a glimpse, but there's no mistaking that tiny silhouette. Let's hurry and find him. It'd be a disaster if a building collapsed while he's inside. I only saw him for a moment, but he disappeared behind the building. But I'm pretty sure Galuja was heading for the south. I'll contact Alize on Look Pearl and let her know to join us. Yeah, the gloves I really need upgrade. How many gemstones do I have right now? I don't want to overcap. Oh, I'm pretty low. Not yet. This is the area, but the canals and debris makes it hard to get a good view. Let's split up and search. If you could head to the canals, I'll make my way through the streets. When we find Galuja, let's watch from a distance until he gets to his destination. We don't want to startle him and cause an accident. Is Galuja gonna be like Vivi? I wonder. Hello, without being noticed. Literally just from safe distance. That's complete. Oh dear. Hmm? There's like no place to hide.
He's come a long way on such short legs. It's a relief he didn't get hurt.
What's here, I wonder?
Atkins!
So he's looking after those little ones.
Galuja.
Not another step!
What? A sentry? Run, Galuja, run!
You know the boy. Who are you? And what do you want?
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Gululja.
Is that so?
I'm sorry if I scared you. I want to get to know you better. That's all.
And you, my boy, do you wish to speak with them?
I heard them talking. She said she's going to kill my father.
Villains! I will deal with them forthwith!
Rusty Medicals.
But... I want to get to know her too.
I see. If that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
All right then. Let's talk, you and I. Lots. But, who's the ancient-looking and articulate machine?
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less than 380 years.
Vessel?
Otis is my friend. When I was hungry and sad, he came and looked after me. He cooks for me and teaches me all kinds of things. Like how to read and write and not be noticed by dangerous creatures.
This machine cooks for you?
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
Ah! How remiss of me. I had neglected to introduce myself. Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria, at your service.
You're Captain of the Knights?
You've been functioning for nearly 400 years? You different from the other machines with just 30. The nickname of Rusty we first see him makes sense now, as he's the captain of the Knights in Alexandria. That is a Final Fantasy IX reference.
And there I thought it was Gululja with whom you wished to speak. Not that I'm averse to taking a walk down memory lane. But ere I regale you, we must take our repast.
A meal. Here. I hate to turn down food, but I'd prefer to have this conversation in the back room.
Please, I'm really hungry.
All right, all right. A repast it is.
She's going to spoil her nephew silly. I'll send word to Erenville so the others can stop worrying.
Now, if I might prevail upon your assistance, I shall whip up my most delectable specialty.
Alright. Let's see how long it's gonna take my food to get here. He spoke to us. The Huja actually spoke to us. If Otis has been around for so long as he claims, perhaps he knows things that not even Oblivion is aware of. Otis cooks the best food. So, my new friends, I would enlist you to aid in preparation for greetings for our repast. After all, the most enjoyable meals are those we make together. We're happy to pitch in, of course. What ingredients do you have in mind? First of all, some yams and pumpkins. The people of the Oscars should be willing to share their harvest if you and Galuja could do and speak to them. Sure, I'll ask for the cast-offs too, as well. As usual, for Zikoro and Azaze, I would be obliged for you to procure some woolback meat. The creatures can be found grazing on the slopes outside the town. As beef is less readily available, the flesh makes for a good substitute. That of the young ones especially, as if it's more tender and less gamey. Consider it done. We'll be back with the meat before you know it. Thank you kindly. In the meantime, I shall see to the other preparations. Huh. There's nothing so fine as a meal with friends old and new. Hey, why don't we make a contest of it? Whoever delivers the meat first is the winner. Oh, Azaze. What these? Oh, it's all the way over there. I think somebody's long enough to do the whole combo. Yeah, finished, right? Yeah, right? That would be too fast even for you. Sorry, Jose. This? Am I to understand you already procured the meat? Woolback loin. A fatty cut of woolback meat that serves as a satisfactory substitute for beef. Good heavens, you have! And such a choice cut it is besides. Displaying you know how to handle yourself in battle. Where 400 years ago I would have recruited you to the Royal Knights. Once Alize brings her portions, we shall have a glorious bounty to satisfy growing younglings like yourselves. Indeed, I expect there will be ample leftover to share with the good folks of the Drift Downs. They always appreciate a warm meal. Seeing as you have completed a task so quickly, I have another request to make you. We've exhausted our supplies of kindling electrodes. I should be grateful if you could search the houses yonder for more. In the Old Kingdom, electrope rations were issued to each citizen, while small fragments may still be found here and there. If you can obtain 5 pieces, say at least 1 ought to be what we require. That is the kind that cultivates lightning to fire. The Luja can identify them by their currency, so pray take them to him. The boy has become quite deft at discerning electrope types, and in a very short time, I might add. Now off you go, and happy foraging. Bridge. Ooh, I see you, Kurt. I'll get to you later. I should probably get. Good thing I just want the Kurt. Also Electro? Good sense of scale. Other bots around here. I did to think I had won this time, but turns out you were already off doing another task. We've got the requested vegetables along with a few extra bits. I have to say, all that's running around made me hungry. Others have returned as well. What a blessed lively day this has become. Let's say you have electro for me? Electro is complete. This is the actual stone. This piece of electro has been engraved with arcane circuits. A particular eye is required to discern its effects. Wow, you found a lot. Let's see. This one creates wind. This one's for water. You can tell just like that. I'm impressed. Clever, isn't he? I bet he gets it from his father. Ah, this is it. This converts to fire. It absorbs lots of lightning, so we should be able to kindle a flame easily. Thank you, Zikoro. To carry lots of vegetables at once, he's really strong. Thanks to your kind assistance, we have everything we need for our quest. You have done your part, and now I shall do mine. I bid you relax, my friends. The meal will soon be served. Kind of thing families do, Galuja. We have meals together and talk about what's on our minds. You ate with your father? Yes, with them and my brothers. It was mostly the head of resolve and I doing the talking, though Ona and the head of reason occasionally joined in, and Zaraja? Well, I mean, he was spoken to. Said that you have two papas. Does that mean one is yours and the other is my father's? Oh no, both are our fathers. He's what people call blessed siblings, a Mamoja with two heads. Roja is his true-born child, while Conan and I were adopted. They don't share the same blood. But that doesn't make us any less a family. What matters is that our hearts are connected. Head of resolve taught me that. Family. Do you have someone like that too? A person you think is family? Even though you don't share the same blood? That's a good question. What about you? I do. They're very dear to me. I'm something of a lone wolf. I do. They're very dear to me. I'd like to meet them one day. Oh, Galuja, I'm hoping that we could be family, you and I. Won't you tell me about yourself? You want to know about me? I do. I want to know all about you. Things you love, the things you hate, everything and everything. I want to know about you too. It reminds me, we're hoping to hear your story too, Otis. As you wish, be forewarned that mine is a tale that will be long in recounting. It was before Lemmy had altered the world, where I was appointed Lord Captain of the Royal Knights. You're talking hundreds of years prior to the calamity, right? Indeed. Earlier still then, when I assumed this mechanical form, 54 years ago to be precise. Then, used to be a normal person? Ah, yes. I was once flesh and blood like you, and then I probably served as a knight of Alexandria. So rather than a machine that behaves like a person, You are an actual person. How is this possible? It's only natural that you are confused. Hear my tale to the end, and all shall become clear. The foremost duty of a royal knight was the protection of the royal family. In my time, that was their majesties the king and queen and their only child, Her Highness the princess. By then, every nation of our star was embroiled in some manner of conflict over electoral. Thus was our kingdom drawn to a war with its neighbor. The war was the catalyst for the great calamity that altered the environment. Countless countrymen lost their lives amidst the chaos, king and queen among them. For a blessing, we were able to protect the princess, who then rose to the occasion and brought hope to her people in those trying times. So kind-hearted was our young queen that, in her behest, we even took in refugees from the enemy nation. But sadly, her reign was cut short. Like many others, her body has become ravaged by lightning, and one day she collapsed and passed away. How tragic. Aye, Nar was a citizen whose eyes remained dry. And many a moon was spent constructing a great tomb worthy of her memory. Yet I clung to hope still, for while Her Majesty was on her deathbed, the kingdom's finest scientists had successfully extracted her soul. Did you hear that right? Extracted her soul? Our flesh may wither and die, but as long as we are remembered, we may live on. This old age belief had always comforted our people, but as casualties mounted in the wake of the calamity, we sought to make it into reality through the power of electro. In time, we succeeded in developing the means to preserve the soul, and it was used to spare the queen eternal death. Yet it wasn't enough to simply prevent the soul's departure, but the ultimate goal was to recreate a person as they were in life, and this required that their memories be extracted from the soul. It took many more years of research to make this possible, by which time I had become a grey old man. With my days numbered, I did not hesitate to volunteer myself as a test subject for the procedure. So it was that I attained this vessel. And by my successful rebirth, I paved the way to those who are recreated with the memories of the departed. The Endless, they are called. If that is true, then the queen that you people brought back to life, Queen Sreen. It wouldn't be Sreen, would it? I think we know who it is. Now let's go. Wouldn't be Sreen, would it? Oh, so you know Her Majesty as well. My description of her boundless kindness may have failed in comparison to what you no doubt felt in her presence. I haven't met her myself, I confess, not since assuming my current form. Don't want to frighten the living daylights out of her. Ha 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 ha. Does this mean the Queen of Alexandria isn't actually a person like you and me? Others have told me the tale before. I have I've seen my queen from afar many times, but I've not the courage to approach her. This is out of cowardice, mind you, but rather concern. Yes, concern that I would cause Her Majesty undue distress. Unless so all this time, Sween wasn't alive? She lives, yet she does not. It is admittedly a difficult distinction to make. Having inherited the memories of a departed soul, an endless feels, thinks, and acts precisely as that person would. In that sense, I believe they are alive. The Alexandrians know about this, right? It can't have gone unnoticed that Sween is perpetually youthful. No one knows about the endless. People who wear regulators don't even think about that. Everyone sees that the queen doesn't change, but they just accept it. To them, it's just who she is. The endless part of your endless apart from yourself are the people at Everkeep endless too. There should be as many endless as those who have died. I believe they are limited to where they can exist. Queen Sween is unique in her ability to appear before you. Strictly speaking, I myself am not an endless. They are created using memories extracted from a soul. My entire soul was placed inside a machine. That machine makes you different. How? While I do not understand the final points, my life is bound to this vessel. If it breaks down, then it would be over for me, much like a being of flesh and blood. Hardly an endless, unchanging life, I'm sure you agree. An endless, unchanging life. I can't help but be reminded of the Ia. Does Kua and the others know about this? Kua? Considering their extensive intelligence gathering, I'd be surprised if they didn't. Now let's show what we've learned with Cryo and Raha. I can't help but have misgivings about this. My food should be here soon.
Nahe, is that you?
Good gods, Ellen Nespia! It's been too long, my friend! Where have you been all these years? What have you been doing with yourself? Hold on. They say Queen Sphene has guests from outside the barrier. That's you, I gather?
It seems so. I'm looking for my mother. Do you know where she is?
Your mother? Sorry, but what was she like again?
What? It's Kafkiwa. You know, the one who was too adventurous by half? Who journeyed with the Dawn Servant?
It's not ringing any bells.
You can't be serious. Ours was a tiny little village. Surely you remember her.
Asked?
I really don't. It's all a blank.
Is anyone else here from the village?
Hey!
Huh? Elenespia?
I'm looking for Kafkiwa. Where is she?
What's this all of a sudden? Who's Kafkiwa?
This cannot be. The memories of the departed are taken away. No.
Meshbir, where are you? The others will be here soon, so hurry back, won't you? Do you hear me? Say something, would you?
How many endless as those who have died, so where are they? How have they been living up until now? We have to ask Kiwa what she knows, and if she's been hiding things from us, we need to know why. Why are you all making those serious faces? Devils. Although the mood became a tad subdued at the end, I thoroughly enjoyed our repast together. We did too, Otis. To hear that the endless was something of a shock, but we likewise enjoyed our company. Above all, I'm glad that you and I could talk, Galuja. We're going to get along great, I just know it. You think so? Haha, I'm happy for you, my boy. Ah then, I presume you'll be returning to Everkeep? Permit me to accompany you at least a part of the way. What's Fiend? Doesn't matter to me if she's an endless, whether she's alive like you or me or not. I've seen enough to know that she has a good heart. What worries me is the burden she bears. We still don't know what it is. I suspect there are things she cannot tell us, not with the Roja watching, but at the very least I'd like to know what the endless are to her. Sorry, I didn't mean to delay us. I just felt the urge to share my thoughts with you. On the way back, let's make a quick stop at the Drift Downs. I want to tell Tapu how it went. Oh, stop shooting me. Oh, my ult is here. I need to find a safe place to go get my food. Get to that point in. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get my food. Alright, I was probably gonna just take a moment to eat, and I was thinking about leaving the stream on, but I think I'm gonna call a break on the stream and come back online later tonight to play more instead of just leaving the game on. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna finish eating, rest a bit, and be back later tonight. We'll see you guys then. Bye!